Aquarius, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close it out with spirit guide messages. Aquarius, here's the deal. You guys have some life-changing energies that are at the forefront right now for you, but I'm not going to promise you that they're going to be easy. And the reason that it's not going to be easy, it's because it's demanding you to get out of your comfort zone. It's demanding the version of you that you were always meant to be versus the version of you that isn't serving you any longer. You guys are at the forefront. And okay, how do I... This is going to be more of a difficult message. So if you don't want to listen to it, it's a difficult but beautiful message. Okay, it's going to have a very surprising outcome. And I feel like you're going to surprise yourself as well, because again, you're reaching this pinnacle here and you're in this like pivotal energy at the moment. And so it's difficult again because it's hard to hear these things, right? But it's so beneficial to you. Hi, Christina. By the way, I saw you book the class. Thank you so much. We'll see you there. I'm really excited. But Spirit wants you to know that this is redirection, not rejection. So everything that you're experiencing is because there is something better on the other side. So again, this is for your highest good, even if it's uncomfortable, okay? Hi, I am Amor. You love your, yeah, I love that. So Venus and Aquarius, baby, guess what? You got new love coming in if you are single, okay? So Aquarius, by the way, you guys got new love coming in. That might be really shocking to you as well. But again, this is going to require you to get out of your comfort zone. So you guys got the song Meet in the Middle by LCAW or LCAW. And it says, I'm afraid to open up my mind, hide behind what's safe and sound, setting up my walls, not being found. They're getting close to being torn down. Okay, chasing a dream, I'm wanting more, falling asleep with open doors. So it's like the doors are opening for you and you're sleeping on them right now, Aquarius. Hi, Tiffany, welcome, welcome. Cap Aquarius customer, same girl, same. I've got Aquarius in my chart too. I'm an Aquarius North node, all right? So I always like, you guys, when I say this stuff, I mean, this does apply to me in different ways. Of course, we're all going to perceive readings differently, right? So, however, I'm one to do the nitty gritty. I'm one to get down and meet my shadows, train my freaking demons, name them, put them on leashes, okay, and work with them, make them work with me, for my benefit. I've been through a lot of really difficult stuff in life, and I know the things that I've been through would definitely deter a lot of individuals, or like stop and prevent a lot of individuals from continuing with life. So I'm not, and I know that you guys have as well, and that's why I'm saying this. I know that, again, these readings are not always easy to hear. However, you do have a lot. This is like the start of a brand new cycle, and it will become easier for you as the cycle moves through, as you move with the cycle. However, the beginning is just going to feel a bit stifling or claustrophobic are words that I would say. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. You guys save me all the time. Literally, you guys always save me here. So again, falling asleep with open doors. You're all that I'm not. It's scaring me. How do I know we're ready? Baby, what if we could meet in the middle? Okay, so Spirit's telling you, like, you're saying, how do I know if we're ready? And Spirit's saying, what if we meet in the middle? So right now we have Spirit meeting you in the middle of this new version of yourself. And this new version of yourself is terrifying, right? It's scary to set boundaries with people. It's terrifying to break down your walls and recognize, like, man, I let my pride get in the way here, or I let my ego get in the way here, or I've really been hindering myself with self-doubt, and I've been so critical on myself, and it's stifling me, right? It's all these different avenues, essentially, that you're collapsing because they don't serve you anymore. So Spirit wants to meet you in the middle, okay? And you guys are definitely walking away from a lot. I don't want you to walk away in a way where you are abandoning yourself, though. All right, there's this I keep hearing self-abandonment. don't give up on yourself because it gets hard. In fact, you should face it and be like, okay, what am I not seeing here? Because everything that is placed in my reality is an opportunity. This is a matrix in which we came to learn. It is not meant to be easy. Not a single person here. We're not victims to anything. Our souls signed up for very specific contracts. So some of you guys are being asked to walk away from certain things, to not self-abandon, right? And to not look for forms of escapism as well. Some of you guys could be planning on moving. You might be moving out of the state, out of the country. You're kind of looking into other areas. That might be a sign here. But you have this desire, this burning desire within you to create some sort of change. And that is your overall energy for tarot here. However, we have the Lovers card in the reverse, all right? And, there may be some sort of conflict or disharmony or, arguments going on in your life, and that might feel very uncomfortable. And so there may be this desire to kind of like detach from our emotions. But Aquarius, let's be real here. As an Aquarius, and I'm saying this with lots of Aquarius in my chart, okay? I recognize this energy. I've already tamed this demon, and it's not easy. This one's one of the hardest. When we detach from our emotions, we basically turn them off for good. I'm an Aquarius North Node too. But yes, exactly. But anyways, we basically can turn off our emotions completely. And then it's really hard to like reattach and integrate these deep feelings because we don't want to feel them. They're too much. Like, it's just too much. I'd rather ignore it, right? I'd rather lay in bed and doom scroll, or I'd rather deflect and pretend like nothing's my fault and nothing's my problem. And that's a real issue with all Uranus people. It's just anybody who's ruled by Uranus or has these things. And you're not only ruled by Uranus, but you're co-ruled by Saturn. So Daddy Saturn's coming in and like, hey, listen, we got Pluto going into your sign. Right now the sun is what? It's conjunct.
Oh, it's not right now.
Oh, sun in a couple days.
Yeah, in a week and a half or so, we have a sun conjunct Neptune. We also have it.
The sun conjunct Neptune.
When the sun is in Virgo, it's also going to be in opposition to Pluto.
And it's also going to be in opposition to Pluto. And so there's a lot of these energies there. Hi, Enchanted. All right. And so you do have prickly situations at hand. I'm not going to lie to you. That's why I put it in your thumbnail. Okay. But again, the outcome is going to be better than you expect as long as you're not afraid to get your toes muddy. All right. This is a time of kind of like walking through, it's going to feel like walking through a desert for a little bit there, where everything's just so dry and you feel like you're isolated, alone, and you want to abandon these things. You may want to use escapism or whatever it may be, but this is where you find your true self. Like, it's kind of like those way back in the day. So for example, one of my wife's past lifetimes, she literally went on this like extreme mission to find enlightenment and like went walking through the desert and everything like that.
All right.
No, it's not the pilgrimage. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not that lifetime. I won't tell you guys that one. That one's brutal, but that one's even worse. But anyways, it's like this one lifetime where she literally spent and she walked through like the desert basically to find enlightenment. And so that's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. It's like, you're gonna be, it's because you're so thirsty though, and you have this deep desire for thirst, okay, or for more out of life, and you are gonna get it. But right now you need to handle things with tact and with diplomacy in order to reach your goals, because the more that you struggle with this, unfortunately, the more barriers and obstacles that are going to be put up for you in this situation. You need to work around these issues with a gentle touch towards yourself, lots of compassion towards self, lots of compassion and patience for others as well in these situations, even if things don't feel harmonious, okay? Because harmony is in the reverse right here. Some of you guys are feeling really stuck in regards to your career and finances right now. You're working a soul-sucking job, and baby, I'm here to confirm it is soul-sucking, okay? That is the desert for you, hypothetically speaking, all right? Some of you guys are wanting to kind of quit or retire, but you have a big decision in regards to what you want to do for work right now. Okay, you might make a job change very suddenly here. Some of you guys, this is about applying a new strategy, and others of you guys are kind of caught in the middle because you feel like your income isn't stable enough here for you to kind of go swinging into a different direction just yet. And again, that's where like new strategies coming into play might benefit you here. All right, Spirit is saying discipline will take you to places that motivation can't. So discipline will take you to places that motivation can't. Saturn rules over discipline. It does, all right? And this is where one thing that I'm grateful for, even though I'm a Capricorn mainly, okay, I'm not an Aquarius or anything like that, but I am, but I'm not, okay? Anyways, is that even though we had so many harsh placements over all of these years, okay? After all of these years, it's like I get a lot of weird things. There's been a lot of like robobots or whatever, and they're all super horny. So if anybody's interested, you guys hit them up yourselves. Mars and Cancer, a bunch of weirdos. Horny and angry. Same. Same. Actually, hit me up. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But discipline will take you to places that motivation can't. Okay. There's this energy here of, Saturn here. And one thing that I'm grateful for, sorry, I'm backtracking because I could not think of what I was saying before I started joking around about this. But anyway, Saturn basically has come to this point for me where it's like it really helped me grow up. It really helped me mature. It helped me, see things and perspectives that I never thought like I would see out loud, and so again, discipline will take you to places that motivation can't. There's a lot of individuals with a lot of passion, a lot of motivation in life, but that doesn't really get them anywhere, and discipline will get you places though. Thank you. All right, and so Spirit's asking you to heal so that you can see that attention is not love, attachment is not connection, and the bare minimum is not effort, okay? There's a lot of individuals, see, having to heal from every relationship is a byproduct of overstaying the relationship and ignoring the red flags. So you guys, this could be within friendships, this could be within relationships, right? But there's a lot of healing going on for some of you guys, okay? Spirit is asking you to start giving back to your community a little bit more if you have the time or the energy, right? Okay? It's this energy here of like, how do I explain it? Everyone's going to learn in their own individual ways. Spirit is saying, though, expect powerful change and take the time to breathe out. Understand that your hard work is going to pay off. 555 on the clock, as I am saying that here. 555. All right. So I definitely love it here. New moon and eclipse. And we do have an eclipse coming up here with the full moon, though. Okay. So there's this full moon energy on the 17th, I believe. It could be, is it 16th, 17th, or 17th, 18th? 17th. Okay, but for the other side of the world, though. I think it's the 16th for the other side of the world. So 16th, 17th, depending on where you're at in the world, okay? But there's going to be major, powerful change that is basically coming into your life, all right? And understand that your hard work right now is going to pay off. There might be shocking changes or epiphanies that come in when it comes to relationship with yourself or relationships to others, all right? And understand, again, this is redirection, not rejection, because they're pushing you into your highest version of yourself, into something better. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Messages, please, for Aquarius. Messages, please, for Aquarius. We have be bold and make the first move, Aquarius. All right, so this is where, you've got to call the shots. You've got to take the chances. You've got to bet on yourself. All right. We have a new start is coming, and have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams was in the reverse, though, and I kind of feel like there's, a little bit of energy here of, you know, you kind of gave up a little bit or you got complacent, and complacency is just not going to be anything that benefits you in this situation. Conclusions are within reach is your future energy, and it's time to release negativity. All right, Spirit's asking you to be very confident. There could be a lot going on in the astral right now or within your dreams. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Okay, you do not have to here, but Scorpio is the only sign that actually showed up. Everything else is eclipse energy, cardinal energy. Or you could have cardinal signs in your chart. So cardinal is Aries, Libra, Capricorn. Wait, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. Who's the water sign? Cancer?
Yeah.
Cancer. I'm like, I know this, you guys. Hold on. My wheels are turning. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify all this for you. Be bold and make the first move. What do Aquarius need to make the first move towards? Okay. 2 Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to be honest right now. You guys are overwhelmed. You're neglecting certain priorities because you're overwhelmed. So it's like you're swinging this pendulum instead of doing what's required of you and recognizing like, hey, maybe I need help. Maybe I need to ask more questions. Maybe I need to ground my energy, you know, maybe I've put too much on my plate and I don't have an appetite that big, right? Hi, Brittany, welcome. But there's something here that's unbalanced and you need to make the first move here to balance it out, basically. There might be some disorganization. So this could be simply cleaning up your house, organizing your closet, organizing those junk drawers, going through your food, inventory, whatever it may feel like for you. The Hierophant, some of you guys, it's just bringing more structure again into your life. Okay, so Spirit's asking you to be bold and make the first move towards bringing more discipline and structure into your life, especially if you feel like things have just been kind of falling apart around you. Now, there's a lot of individuals out here where it's just like when we have too much to do, what do? Nothing. Okay, I'm individuals that I speak of here. I can get so overwhelmed at times where I'm like, I just don't want to do anything. I'm just going to lay in bed all day. My wife has my witness, okay? She has literally sat there, and luckily I have just like a really cool wife, you know? And she's like, all right, if that's what you feel today, then that's fine. But tomorrow we're going to start over. And I really appreciate her holding me accountable like that, but also giving me the space to feel my emotions, because it is important to feel our emotions and to just recognize that and be like, man, I'm overwhelmed. And if I move through this energy today, everything's gonna be done in a sloppy way. It's gonna suck, right? So I'm kind of getting that a little bit for you guys here. Some of you guys are needing to, you know, ask for help, delegate where you can, all of that, right? Tell me about a new start is coming though, and have faith in your dreams. Thank you. We have the Fool card in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles. So some of you guys are a bit closed off right now. All right. You've had those days lately. I get that. And that's okay. That is okay. Some days are going to be better than others, but every single day I want you to remember that you are the best version of yourself. I need you to be super compassionate on yourself during this time, okay? During this transition. So I do see that there might be a bit of naivety or recklessness going on, okay? It could be overspending. It could be delays. It could be instability within like your mind, your emotions, anything tangible as well. It could be you holding on to like resentment, regret towards a third party, a coworker, okay, as well. Yeah, the Devil card. It could be addictions. Like some of you guys might be feeling like a little bit addicted to pitying yourself, and you know, but I do feel regardless revelations are going to come through, okay? And I do see you gaining your independence from all of this. A new start is coming here, but you have to believe in yourself, and this is where you have to be bold. This is where you have to take that leap, okay? Yep, the Two of Swords, and you have a major choice to make. Like, do I walk through the door, like the song lyrics said for you, I'm sleeping with open doors. It's like you're sleeping on these open doors. You're sleeping on these opportunities here. Some of you guys, it's feeling like you're in denial or you're stifled and you're like, I can't make a decision. It's like you're in freeze mode, right? Like a freeze mode is a survival mode, right? We have fawn, we have freeze, we have fawn, freeze, fight, or flight. Okay, there's 4 different survival modes. These are core mechanisms. And some of you guys are like in freeze mode of like, I'm not doing anything because I can't make a decision, or I'm not doing this, you know. Others of you guys are just completely in denial, and, you know, been there, done that too. You know, it's like we don't want to see these shadow aspects of ourselves, and we're like, that's not me. She's full of crap, okay? Others of you guys, it's just, you know, hard choices that you have to make, and you don't want to make these decisions, right? Some of you guys are being a little bit defensive with the 7 of Wands here. Others of you guys are needing to really fight for your goals and persevere. You need to ground your energy. And Judgment card in the reverse. Interesting. Watch out for grudges during this time too, okay? So any of those will basically block your new beginnings right now, okay? Now for others of you guys, this could be with family, with the 10 of Pentacles here. It's like Judgment in the reverse. So Scorpio, you could have Scorpio in your chart again. Family, you could have a family member that's a Scorpio here, or there's something significant coming up around Scorpio season, okay? Knight of Swords in the reverse. We do have arguments showing up here as well. 10 of Cups again right here. So definitely significant family. Maybe it's like these could be childhood wounds, right, that we got from our family, and we watched our family grow up and fight, and, you know, our response to fighting now is to freeze up, and we don't do it, and we just ignore everything, or we ignore all our responsibilities, and we live in denial. Because like as a kid, I used to dissociate a lot. I would hear my parents scream and fight. I would listen to my mom get beat, and it was, I would just dissociate. I remember putting on like the Britney Spears album or TLC or NSYNC, and I would play it really loud so that me and my sister wouldn't hear what was going on, okay? And I would have to like protect my sister, you know? And so it could be things like that, where it's like we don't do good with confrontation. I mean, whatever it is, you have a new beginning. This is your opportunity. Instead of looking at it as opposition, look at it as an opportunity, and an opportunity to do things in a different way. So as a kid, I used to dissociate and play music really loud and cry myself to sleep and be like, why is this happening to me, and blah blah blah, as if it was me directly, right? I was just a child, but still, I didn't know anything. I was just trying to figure things out. But instead of doing that, now as an adult, what I do is I really look at the shadow energy there, right? And I recognize here that I have the opportunity to do things differently. And instead of arguing or seeing conflict as fighting, I get to choose to see it as a way to really get my point across, and I can talk calmly in a situation, and I can manage and emotionally regulate myself now as an adult. And so this is about more so about like emotional regulation, not letting people get in you to act out of character. Emperor card in the reverse, and not wasting an opportunity by just wanting to have the upper hand here. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, because you can find harmony here in some sort of disagreement, but you have to compromise, you have to cooperate, and you have to stop being stubborn. Okay, so there's a bit of stubbornness here, and the stubbornness is the reason why so much chaos is going to come. So again, all these doors are open while you're sleeping, like the song lyrics said. So you have all these opportunities to basically end any chaos in your life, or anything that you're not happy with essentially in your life here, by choosing to do things differently. However, if you choose to continue this will continue in your life, okay? You're choosing the door that you walk through here. I remember single mother coming home drunk and ready to fight. I understand. Enchanted, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that we've all dealt with this stuff. Unfortunately, you know, that's all of us Saturn babies, Uranus, all of it. It sucks. Like, it makes me want to cry for you guys, because I understand it. I do. I understand it firsthand. And that's why number one thing, like, that I will never do to my kids, I will not argue in front of my kids. I don't really argue. I don't really yell. I don't really do any of those things. I'm a very calm person for the most part. I will have reactions because my anger is valid, and sometimes I'm pushed to those reactions, and I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to feel my emotions and feelings. And even as a kid, that's something that you need to learn too. Maybe I brought that up for a reason, you know, like as kids here, we're taught like kids are meant to be seen and not heard, and we're not allowed to have reactions, and anger is a bad thing, and we start correlating anger to like bad, and this is horrible, right? It's not horrible. And I used to get called a crybaby all the time as a kid because I just can't mask my emotions. I can't be fake like that. And in a world that's so superficial, why would I want to be fake? Why would I want to be detached from my emotions? My emotions are beautiful feelings that come up, and they show me to work with me, to help empower me, help me navigate the difficult energies that I'm facing at that moment. And so I see my emotions as opportunities, and I allow them to be communicated here. But yeah, anyways, I will never fight in front of kids. I don't do any of that. I don't like that here. At all. I just think it's really toxic for people to do. You'll never see me scream at my kids or anything. Actually, I lied just now. I did yell at my kids one time. One time when we were all on vacation this summer, I flipped shit on my kids. But they did something really bad. So I'm not justifying it, but I did apologize to my children. Okay, so that's the thing about me, is I'm not too prideful. I apologize and I take accountability, and I recognize that was not the appropriate response, right? But yeah, anyways, conclusions are within reach. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Messages, please, about conclusions within reach. The Lover's card, but these conclusions come by you making choices out of love, right? You regret letting somebody get you out of character recently. Don't regret it. Instead, just own it and be like, you know what? I messed up here, and I recognize that I got out of character. However, next time I won't be doing that, and I will recognize when I'm starting to get triggered. I will take a moment to breathe and feel myself get triggered, and then I will choose to respond instead of react. Because if you can't guilt and shame yourself out of wounding patterns. That's not how healing works, and that's what so many people try to do. And you cannot guilt or shame yourself out of these wounding patterns that we have, okay? So anyways, we have the Lover's card. This is due to healthy self-love choices and decisions. This is about bringing balance and harmony back into your life and following your passions here, okay? Page of Swords. So maybe this is looking into new ways of doing things. This could be educating yourself on certain subjects, like, oh, okay, I'm in survival mode, I just realized. So how are ways that I get out of survival mode? How do I emotionally regulate myself? For some of you guys, it's asking others, okay, maybe I need to look for a therapist so I can learn to connect with my emotions again, right? Whatever it is for you, it's just pausing and preparing and then responding to the word, right? Five of Swords. Instead of acting in ego, but some of you guys are going to choose to act in ego, so just be careful of that, because it's going to bite you in the butt, and you don't deserve that. You deserve to be the best version of you. You deserve this better life that you've been longing for. All right, Six of Swords here. So let's move past egoic ways of doing things. Let's recognize our patterns and recognize pattern continuity in our relationships and within our life and ourselves, and we take responsibility and accountability, and it's going to be beautiful for you, okay? Tell me about it's time to release negativity. The Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys are holding a lot of negativity within your body, within your mind, within your heart, wherever it is, okay? And I need you to move your body. I need you to we can do a little dance, okay? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, okay? Whatever it is, the Devil card in the reverse and the Ten of Wands, it is overburdening you. And it's not even something recent, it's something from your past. So again, this could be from childhood, but there is a need for you to release yourself. Maybe just write yourself a permission slip, okay? If you don't want to move your body around, fine. But I would highly suggest to go for a walk, go to the gym, okay? Roll yourself out, do some yoga, stretch, whatever it is here. Do some jumping jacks, or you could just be like, woo. You know, like, I don't know, just like make some noises and like, get it out of you, all right? Whatever it is here, babies, whatever is needed. But I do see you finding a solution and escaping from basically what traps you. I see you coming out of some sort of depressive cycle that you could have been in as well. And, you know, again, healing. I keep saying that here, healing. Five of Wands, which also ends the conflict within your life, okay? Because when we're conflicted within ourselves, reality is a mirror, and we find that external conflict, okay? Jumping jacks, girl, I cannot do jumping jacks either, okay? I really can't. I cannot. These things are melons. 3 of Swords in the reverse, which represents healing, okay? And the Justice card, yeah, finding that balance. The World card, feeling successful and on top of the world again. All right, so again, release that negativity. It's holding you back in whatever way. All right, do some freaking cartwheels in the grass, hug a tree, feed a duck. I don't know. And don't feed ducks bread. That's bad for them. Feed them cat food. If you want to feed a duck, just feed them cat food, okay? All right, let's move forward. That took a long time to get through here. Let's get to the good messages, though. Yeah, see, what do you need to release as I'm shuffling this out, okay? So it's like you've iced out some sort of feelings or emotions, and it's like you could have a win-win situation here. Outcome. So the choice is yours. You decide what door you want to walk through. This is like one of those game shows that like all of our parents watched as kids, where they're like, and behind this door, there's a trip to the Bahamas. It's that type of energy here. What is that? Wheel of Fortune. So you got this Wheel of Fortune energy going on, okay? All right. Let's see what we've got for general messages here. All right. Messages, please, for Aquarius. Messages, please, for Aquarius. General messages. What do they need to know? We have show them grace, but don't let them use you. Okay. Ooh, what is that one? All right, we have one crucial piece of information they're missing is that you don't give a F. While they're so invested in you, you're invested in living. And I feel like that's what it should be right now, okay? And unhealed people use yesterday's trauma as today's perspective. Overall energy, we do have secret animosity, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this is about. The Hangman right away, you can be dealing with a Pisces, okay? And the Emperor, we have Aries. All right, both of them here were in the negative positions. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Okay, so these are individuals that are kind of just they're trying to have dominion over something because they don't have control over their own emotions in their life. So it's like they want to control other areas, right? So tell me about show them grace. The Death card in the reverse. This is an opportunity for a rebirth. Don't resist any change at this time. Okay, be careful about repeating bad choices or decisions. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. These could be like old friends or co-workers as well that you're dealing with. Okay, but as long as you follow your heart, listen to your heart during this time, you are going to be able to move through this and find some really good news. All right. And tell me about don't let them use you. How are people? So this could be a coworker using you. The Hermit card, the Fool card, a Virgo, a Aries, or you could have Virgo, Aries in your chart. You could have anytime I say signs, you guys, where I'm like, it could be this person. You could have that energy in your chart, okay? Like so many people are always like, but that's my energy, and I'm like, okay, well, are you doing that? No, then why are you freaking out? Because obviously it's just more confirmation that it was for you. I'll watch a reading and they'll be like, for example, I'll watch like a reading for Scorpio or whatever, because I've got a Scorpio moon. And they'll literally be like, oh my gosh, it could be a Capricorn doing this. And I'm like, I know damn well I'm not doing that. But this does resonate and it is happening to me. And I've got Scorpio and Capricorn in my chart. So, you know, it's like that energy. And people like personalize it so much. I'm like, you need to work on your freaking triggers, people. All right. Understand how tarot works or don't watch it. Let's see what we've got here. Somebody needs to use, you need to use your creativity to move around this person. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse. This person could be younger than you, but it's like this person's just bored and they're envious, all right? And so they're being malicious here. This person's about to get some sort of really bad news as well, so just be careful of that, you know, and remember to show them grace, okay? Don't let them use you. Just understand that this person comes from a place of lack of experience in life, and so you're kind of acting as a teacher here. One crucial piece of information they're missing is that you don't give an F. While they're so invested in you, you're invested in living. This is showing up as the 2 of Wands. Somebody here, 7 of Cups, is stuck in their head. They're daydreaming about you. This could be like an ex of yours. 5 of Swords. Whoever this is, they're in their ego, okay? Queen of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, like yourself. Okay, strong Libra energy here with the Queen of Swords personally. But this could definitely be like an ex or somebody that you were dealing with. Whoever this person is, they're very rude, okay? They're very rude here. They're not being rational, and I feel like their judgment is very clouded by emotions during this time. Okay, yeah, they don't have the whole truth here. And they do a lot of talking about you. Page of Wands. It's like any opportunity that they get, they talk about you here. King of Wands. Okay, and it's because you're doing stuff with your life. Like, you're you're taking authority of yourself here. All right, you have some sort of like social dominance. Like, I feel like you're liked by a lot of people, and somebody just doesn't like that. Yeah, Eight of Cups in the reverse, and they can't get over what you did to them. Like, I feel like they're kind of telling people that you abused them in some sort of way. The Star card in the reverse, they're telling people that you abused them. Two of Swords, and it's not even necessarily that that's the truth, but they're claiming victim to you in a situation. Why are they so focused on Aquarius? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Somebody here needs to take accountability for their actions. All right. This person is like codependent. Yeah. And it's like they're lazy, so they don't want to take accountability for what role that they played in a situation. We do have the Four of Cups in the reverse here. This person could be very depressed during this time. But they're going to come to some sort of harsh realization that they were wrong. The Tower moment. They're going to have their own Tower moment. They really are. This could be an Aries, or this could be a Scorpio. Okay? But they're about to have some sort of Tower moment. This could be the eclipse energy. All right? He did nothing but argue and fight, so all I do is pray for him now. That's good. Good for you, Steph. That's the perspective. Like, listen, for me, it's like, I think sometimes I get so frustrated with other people because I see their potential, and I have to constantly check myself, though, and my own ego in a way where it's like, okay, the potential that I see in them is what I would do in their position. It's not what they really have. It's an illusion, right? That's just my mind messing with me, number one. Number two, they don't have the same heart I do. They didn't go through the same lessons that I did. They're not the same person, and they haven't been shaped by the same experiences. And why am I putting these expectations on another individual like this? And so sometimes we just got to check ourselves, you know? And it's like, yes, these people, that doesn't take away from what they're doing or whatever it is. We see it clearly here on the table, okay? I'm definitely not. But for me personally, I just like this in love because, man, if you had to go through what I went through, you would be so much wiser. And that's why I expect more of you, because I went through all that stuff and I'm wiser. So really, it's just like a compliment to myself that I've been projecting onto you. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate. Like, damn. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So this person, again, they're just not as mature. They don't have the experiences, etc. So this person is bad at communicating as well. They're kind of like hiding away in a situation. Yeah, Six of Cups in the reverse. They have a lot of childhood wounding patterns that they still act on. And because of that, it makes them very reckless, okay? This person's very insecure with themselves. And, you know, they have this like low self-esteem here. So that's where it comes from. And that just helps you kind of see them for who they really are rather than projecting, you know, your greatness onto other people. Yep. Unhealed people use yesterday's trauma as today's perspective. Ten of Cups. Somebody here, and this could even be you, okay? This could be somebody in your family with the Ten of Cups here. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Two of Swords. For some of you guys, you're like the black sheep that's like meant to heal the stuff, okay? But there's somebody here who's blind to the truth. It's like somebody doesn't want to acknowledge all the trauma that they've experienced so that they don't have to look at it. They think like, oh, I'm an adult now, so I don't have to heal it anymore. I'm an adult now, so that will never happen to me because I have control over my life. Control is an illusion. Control is an illusion. Control is an illusion, okay? You don't ever have control, baby. So when I always ask people one question where they're like, but I have to have control. I'm like, okay, so what are you going to do if you wake up and the love of your life is dead tomorrow? Did you control that? Let's be real. Like, I'm going to ask you some really difficult questions that show you that you're not in control and you're lying to yourself by saying that you are. Okay? So yeah, some people here, Queen of Cups in reverse, this could be specifically like mother trauma, okay, with the Queen of Cups here. Somebody who was unfortunately just not nurturing, right? Yeah, the Four of Wands. There's definitely some things that went on at home. And even if this is you, Aquarius, and you grew up in a very dysfunctional type of family environment, okay? You know, just understand where that comes from and look at it. And it doesn't have to be you, by the way. I'm just saying, like, whoever this is in the situation, I'm trying to show compassion and love here. The Six of Wands in the reverse, because if you continue down this path, whoever this is, if they continue down this path, unfortunately, they're going to have a disadvantage at life, and they're going to really lose a lot of things that they love. And there's going to be a lot of defeat in their life, okay? They're going to feel very defeated, and then they're going to claim victim to their realities and stuff like that because of this. Unfortunately, for some of you guys, you know, here, it's like maybe you have a mother who self-victimizes, like they're always a victim of everything, right? King of Swords here and the Five of Wands, and like you grew up being this people pleaser. You grew up intellectualizing your emotions instead of feeling your emotions, right? Nine of Cups here. You grew up just trying to make everybody happy and doing what, you know, makes everyone around you happy here. Ace of Pentacles, but it doesn't serve you because now you're overwhelmed, now you're tired, now you feel like you've abandoned yourself, okay? So be careful of that. Judgment card, it's time to see it. It's time to train that energy. Forgive. It's time for honesty, forgiveness, and it's time to move forward here. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, because unfortunately, if whoever doesn't move through this, okay, whatever the energy this is and however it's resonating for you, if it's not moved through, it will wreak havoc in your life, unfortunately, okay? Queen of Pentacles, again, mother energy here. The Lover's card could be a Gemini mother, or you could have Gemini in your chart. Chariot card, Cancer energy as well. Cancer is family, okay? Tell me about secret and nosity, though. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles, you got a hater at work. And the Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is Virgo energy showing up here. I feel like you're healing. You're accepting, like, I just have haters. It is what it is. Temperance card. And I definitely see you needing to call on Archangel Michael in this situation. It could be a Sagittarius that's working against you, or you have a Sag in your chart. All right, but I do see you finding peace. I see you guys self-restraining. I see you being patient with yourself and reacting to situations or responding to situations in a really calm, mannered way. There's going to be new opportunities, new adventures. Some of you guys are going to travel, okay? Someone here, you might work in the military or something like that, and you've got somebody with secret animosity towards you. Animosity. Jeez, why can't I say that word? World card here, yeah. But you're going to be stationed somewhere else soon, so you won't have to deal with that much longer. The Moon card here. However, it is impacting your subconscious or your conscious. So you could look up like Freud versus Jung. You know, Freud really came up with the concept of like subconscious versus consciousness. However, Jung expanded on it in a way that's less about... Yeah, Jung expanded on it in a way where it's less about like thinking that everyone's attracted to their mom. Okay. As much as Freud was an absolute genius, he was a madman. They have a documentary actually about that on Netflix that my wife and I watched, and it was weird. It was weird. It was a movie. I'm sorry, not a documentary. It was a movie.
Freud basically projected all this
childhood
trauma onto the complete collective human consciousness.
Exactly. He projected all of his trauma on everything like that. But I think that's why Jung does a little bit better. Okay, anyways, we're not going to go into this because I highly doubt you guys care. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and move forward here from this energy. Let's see what's going on with your career and finances. Messages for the Aquarius Collective. What do they need to know? Thank you so much, Spirit, for such a gentle reading. Thank you for helping me find the clarity to say what they need to hear during this time for those that are going to resonate. On the table, some of you guys are definitely going to get some sort of serving. You're trying to have thick skin. Baby, it's not even about thick skin, okay? I promise you, the thick skin comes when you naturally start to heal yourself. So, for example, in my last video, somebody called me fat. You know why they always try to comment on my weight? Because they can't tell me I'm ugly. They can't tell me I'm broke. They can't tell me I'm stupid. So, yeah, of course they're going to cling to the same 3-letter word here that they're probably really insecure about. They probably have an eating disorder or something like that on their end. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about it here. That's where the thick skin comes in. The thing is thick skin comes with self-love. The thick skin comes with you knowing yourself and being secure with yourself. The thick skin comes from that. Guess what? My father, literally, my father here, he was the reason that I grew up hating myself and having body dysmorphia. I hated it. But now I'm very empowered by it and I love myself. And I've actually lost 15 pounds in the last 5 weeks. So nobody can really tell me anything here. So I'm very proud of myself and I think I'm beautiful and I'm so smart and intelligent. And I don't know. There's a lot that I love about me and there's a lot that a lot of people love about me. So
also, can we just say that being fat or being heavy set doesn't devalue you as a human?
yeah, I know, but
Like,
humans are so like shallow and vain, you know, that they think that thing it's like such like an early 90s like magazine perfect bullshit thing. And that's how I know what generation these people come from too, because Gen X is not doing this. You know, or not Gen X, I'm sorry. Gen A. Gen Alpha? Is it Gen Alpha? Yeah, like my kids and stuff like that, they don't do fat shaming. That was all canceled, okay? You know what I mean? Like, nobody does that anymore. That's such like an old person mindset. All right, it's not progressive at all. But anyways, yeah. Thank you. And I'm literally the size of a child. My daughter that's going into high school wears the same size clothing as me. I just have big, giant tits, okay? Like, it makes me look bigger, and I don't show off my body, so I'm not really concerned about it. I know that I am not fat. Messages, please. Here. I got a little chunky there for a minute, though. I will admit that. All right. It's called the love. Everybody does when we get in love and you feel that comfortable. Real passion, interesting, and renewal.
just blubber for the winter.
Yeah, you just had to put on that winter weight, you know? Survival. You're just jealous my body survives and yours doesn't. Okay, I'm just kidding, babies. Let's go back to you. All right, so here's the deal. Right now, you need to put your demands out to the universe. Scribing would be really good, writing things down, kind of making a list, checking it twice, okay? There's that type of energy here. Some of you guys are wanting like a promotion or a raise, and you need to step on up and ask for it. I don't see it being just handed to you if I'm being real with you, okay? Because the universe is demanding for you to step into your power, so that's where we're at right now, all right? It's about stepping into your power. Yeah, see, being blamed for something that you didn't do, and it's in the reverse here. It's like you're just not doing anything is kind of what I'm getting in this situation. Some of you guys are wasting your time with dead-end jobs, though. It's like you have asked for the raise, and you're like, Carissa, I have asked and nothing's happening here, and it's because it's a dead-end job, okay? It's fine for you to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. This is a good time to really dive into like what your true passions are, what you genuinely enjoy doing and what you don't enjoy doing. Yes, it's a time of expansion and growth here. Hummingbirds can be significant for you. Ooh, so with renewal, we have wings coming up in your future energy, and I do love that. Overall energy, we do have award. Nice. This looks really good. Some of you guys, if you're looking for a loan approval, I do see some sort of loan approval coming in here. If you're looking for more passive income or ways to make more money, that is coming in for you as well, and it's going to be successful. Some of you guys would do really well at a career in writing, blogging, communication, influencer, whatever it may be, okay? Using your voice, creative self-expression, those are things. So your throat chakra, maybe balancing out your throat chakra would be really good for you. Some of you guys could be a good author as well, or poet even. I just heard poetry. That's great. We love poetry. My wife and I, her and I both will get down, okay, on some poetry. We're both really good writers. In such different and unique ways. Look at that little wolf. Look at that baby in the background and the lights coming in on her. I love you. Hi, I love you. You're mama's baby. Okay, some of you guys are really stepping into your purpose though, but you need to put yourself out there and stop hiding your talents, stop hiding your truth, stop hiding who you are. It's time for you to take a risk and step into the spotlight and show people how great you are. I feel like a lot of individuals right now are struggling and learning the lesson of they do so much perceiving of others that they're afraid to be perceived. Okay? They do so much perceiving of others that they're afraid to be perceived. That's something that, as somebody who's worked in online and I'm perceived every single day in whatever way that it's taken, I can promise you that it does not impact my life. All right. You see people every day who like cancel them, like that one like guillotine lady that, you know, let them eat cake lady or whatever. That whole event, Haley who? Haley Bailey. She's not canceled. She sells millions of followers. She's still making tons of money. She's still living that good life. Nobody has that much power. Okay? So it's kind of that type of energy of like, don't even worry about that. Everyone's going to perceive. Everyone's going to have a thought, and that thought is a projection. It's not even real, and it doesn't say anything about you, but it does say a lot about them. So, you know, some of you guys are being guided to move into like spiritual work as well. Okay, but I do see you finding your life purpose here and stepping into your mission. If you take a risk on yourself, have faith, and you're going to have this breakthrough here. There are challenges ahead of you that are going to require you to have faith, though. Okay, you need to take the time out to really recharge your energy, and then get back on track. But I do see you finding ways again to increase your income, to move in a different direction. Some of you guys are needing to scribe. Feathers might be significant to you right now. I don't know if you're using like an old school ink pen, but you're dope. Where do I get one of those? One thing that I'd love to do is like have a bed fat. We had like there's like 7 or 8 hawks literally going around our house yesterday when we took the dogs out. And I just kept thinking like, if one of their feathers falls off, I'm keeping it. Like, but it did not happen, but I wanted that to happen. Okay. Some of you guys would do really well working with other people right now, okay? Or there's a need for you to get away from people because you're just overwhelmed, right? But anyways, some of you guys are going to be a really good counselor, okay? Where it's like you help guide others here. You help awaken others. But right now, your purpose in life is more about spiritual wealth than it is about material wealth. So that is something to kind of think about, and think about what I'm genuinely saying to you. Your path right now is more about spiritual wealth than it is material wealth, okay? It's not always going to be this way, and of course you're going to be taken care of. Always trust that the universe always conspires in your favor. But right now it's about turning your pain into power, and it's about turning things into wisdom. It's about taking these generational curses and turning these generational curses into blessings, okay? So it's more than money right now, and that's what's showing up here. Okay, yeah, the Page of Cups in the reverse. And sometimes we can get like really bored, and we're like, I'm done growing, I'm done doing this, I'm done doing that, or I want this and I want that. It's like the Violet from Willy Wonka, where she's like but she really wanted a blueberry. She turned into a giant blueberry.
Oh, I want it now.
Yeah, I want it now. Don't watch that type of energy, okay? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, because forcing it will not align it. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Hermit card in the reverse. You've got to go into that, inner wisdom here. The Judgment card, the divine is really at work right now with you, okay? So definitely here, it's you're gonna see the truth of the situation, and again, things are gonna do really well for you.
Veronica Salt.
Was it Veronica? What did I say? Did I call her Veronica?
No.
What did I call her? I called her something else. All right. You're never done growing until the day that you... Yes, exactly, Enchanted. We come here to expand and to grow. And for those of us that are brave enough to choose this like warrior path and really continue to face ourselves. And by the way, spiritual growth does not mean always doing the heavy shadow work. Let me explain that again. Sometimes spiritual growth is like going and playing on a swing set and learning how to have fun and not take life so seriously, okay? It took me a long time to find a good balance here. Sometimes I can get like real deep into like esoteric wisdom and like all these different things and shadow work and da-da-da. And then other times I want to rebel and I'm just like, I'm going to party and I'm going to go buck wild. All right. And then there's other times where I'm just like, I want to listen to my inner child. You know, I just kind of flow with it here. But anyways, I found more of a balance now in my life. I was just saying, provide an example here. Some of you guys are going to be moving, okay? Moving into a new environment here that's going to bring you new stability. All right. But you're going to overcome hardship regardless here. Just make those good decisions and find that balance. Some of you guys are needing a little bit more time management because you're multitasking a lot, and that's just kind of, you got to prioritize your needs versus requirements right now. Two of Cups, and then understand this is all part of you stepping into your power. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move. Some of you guys travel for a living out, and if you like Uber, or you could be a truck driver or something like that as well. I am picking up on that energy. Military, they move around a lot here. Financial relief, but things are really going to work out for you. Okay. Write down your goals and your ambitions, and then remember, discipline is going to take you a lot farther in life than motivation ever will. So be disciplined in making your future that reality there for you. Yeah, wealth, because it is there for you. Again, it's going to be there for you in the near future. All right, let's get into love life and see what we got. Right away, we have stabbed in the back and addiction. Okay. Messages, please. We also have love here. Messages, and I like you. Okay, so some of you guys could be still healing from something from the past. Let's see what we've got. Messages, please. We've got girl with a snake. Okay. The Grim Reaper. Yeah. There may have been a relationship that was freshly ended. Okay, and you're still trying to move on. You might still be trying to find closure, or somebody's trying to find closure from you. Somebody's heartbroken and they just feel like they're not good enough, they're not worthy enough in this situation. Okay, somebody here is feeling very lost, and they could be feeling lost without you. You could be feeling lost without them. Baby girl, she brought you her bandana. That's so cute. I don't know if you guys saw our dog bring the bandana. They originally wrestled out of their bandanas, but yeah. This could be somebody, you know, mourning over you. You could be mourning over them, or it could be mutual. Like, you guys could be mirroring each other. All right. Breakups are not always easy, but sometimes they are necessary, you know. Tell me about girl with a snake here. 7 of Wands. I feel like there was a lot of defensiveness within the relationship. There was a lot of arguments. Okay. What happened? No. Oh my goodness. My wife rolling around in the back, you guys, you like that? That's my dog. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I call gymnastics.
Gymnastics, yeah. Yeah. All right, anyways, let's see. Some of you guys are just kind of standing your ground, all right? You're standing your ground in a situation. You could have been dealing with somebody who was very toxic, okay? Or there was just a lot of, it's like all that really was there, the substance that was there was unfortunately sex. All right. You know, unfortunately here, there could have been addictions, like maybe somebody was addicted to drugs or alcohol. Okay, that could have been impacting the relationship. It could have just been toxicity, and you feeling like you were always up in your mind as well. Tell me about the Boat card here. The High Priestess, and somebody's silent. It's like they're not giving you closure, or you are not giving them closure and they're wanting closure. Here's the deal. Closure is a lie. All right. Closure is a fat lie. The closure is when somebody shows you their true colors and you can discern how to navigate going forward by learning to love yourself and setting those healthy boundaries. That is closure. These people showed you who they are, what they're doing, and it's not necessary for you to chase after them. When a snake bites you, do you chase after the snake and ask the snake why it bit you? Or do you focus on getting the venom out of that bite? That's what's happening here in this situation. Somebody's trying to chase the snake and ask them, why did you bite me? It doesn't work that way. The snake is a snake. That's what a snake does, is they bite and they inject venom into whatever they bite. Okay? So instead of focusing on that, there's a need for focusing on healing a situation. I know it's heartbreaking. Yeah, 3 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could even be, there could have been a third party situation, or there could be fear of like cheating as well. Tell me about this. Is this cheating or 5 of Pentacles in reverse? I don't know if there was cheating necessarily, but that could be different amongst each of you guys who are experiencing this. But for others of you guys, it's just there's immaturity here, and somebody living in the past, maybe being afraid of cheating or is accusing people of cheating. But I don't see cheating here straight up. I see there's fear of that here. Okay, so past wounding patterns basically are what broke up this relationship here. Yeah, and then we have 8 of Swords in the reverse and the Chariot card. I feel like telling you again, this is redirection, not rejection. There's something better. Okay. the Hierophant in the reverse. And unfortunately, I don't see this relationship getting back together. You could have been dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be. Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's having a hard time moving on. Definitely. There could be a lot of, you know, fear here and anger. Somebody wants an apology. And you're mad about this situation. The Four of Swords. I feel like either you're mad, someone here is mad about this situation. It doesn't matter who it is. I mean, maybe the both of you guys are. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe you invested a lot of time or energy here, or they feel like they did with you, and it was for nothing. The Chariot card, it keeps coming up, babies. The Spirit's just telling you it's time to move forward. Apply your personal willpower, all right, and focus your energies on the future, not on the past. This change is imminent, all right, and it's, you know, whatever, if you keep trying to allow this to kind of take up headspace for you, it's going to really hurt you. Or it's going to hurt whoever is allowing this headspace to happen, okay? I do feel like there was... This relationship lasted as long as it could. You guys had equal lessons to learn from each other. And you both did benefit in very unique and contrasting ways. It may have triggered somebody's insecurity, though, which it does. Somebody might be feeling jealous or just overwhelmed by this breakup, by this loss, you know. 2 cups in the reverse and the Strength card, and Spirit's asking you to be confident in yourself. Do something to be empowering, you know, that empowers you. And recognize that you possess the inner strength to succeed and to move forward here, and that you are beautiful without this individual's recognition or closure or whatever you tell yourself that we need, okay? You're gonna leave in the middle of the night. I love that for you. One of my best friends did that, and she lives a very successful, happy life now, all right? Like a thief in the night, all right? So I wish you safety, though. I hope that you have support. And you can always email me on my website if you would like, and my wife and I would love to email you or encourage you, empower you, or support you in whatever way we can, okay? You're not alone here. We're all in this together. So, and just know that, okay? Let's see what we have. King of Wands. I do see you doing that. That's great. You're resilient. You really are. And I don't mean that you have to be resilient, but yeah. You do have new love coming in, though. All right? Singles, people that are not going through this, and even you that are going through this, those of you guys that are. Ladies, please don't bark or anything right now. We're closing out. This is a very important reading, and I want to do my best here. So let's go ahead and see. This was the message that came out right now, okay, is grieving, and you know, the ending of all relationships has a grieving process, okay? Breakup and separation, it's just inevitable. This was meant to happen. All right, let's go ahead and see what we've got here. New love, though. Palm tree. This new person that's coming into your life, though, is somebody here who is going to bring you a lot of stability. They're not somebody who is out to, like, hurt you. Okay, they're going to be very seductive too, is kind of what I'm getting. You might meet them earlier, though, around like a cup of coffee. It might start as a friendship first. All right, let's see. They might even remind you of this past person a little bit, which is why it starts as a friendship first. Okay, abundance. This person could also have money, or they have a lot of stability. Boat card, and they're going to help you kind of move forward in life and see your greatness here. Kisses, yeah. And they're going to love you in a very unconditional way, okay? I do see you falling in love or going in a new direction here. And that's going to happen sooner rather than later. So just know that. And singles, know that you guys have new love coming. Those of you guys that didn't resonate but stuck around, thank you for the support. All right, let's go ahead and close out this reading. Yes, make sure we're cultivating lots of self-awareness here and creating accountably during this time frame, okay? Forgive them and release yourself. Release all of your fears and worries is showing up as well. Messages, please, for Aquarius. We have get rid of that destructive habit, and I feel like that habit, again, is like self-abandonment, overthinking, whatever it may be, and however it manifests in your life. Definitely not serving you any longer. We do have create better boundaries. Ladies, create better boundaries. Finances and home life are stable. Stay blessed. So just understand everything's going to work out in your favor in the financial department, even if it feels shaky. Changes are coming. Be open-minded. Ooh, we have psychic attack. Protect yourself. Hey, psychic attack, protect yourself here, and you are a natural healer. You can heal yourself. Don't forget to sign up for my warding and protection course. It's only $33 if you guys would like to learn how to ward, how to protect yourself. For those of you guys that have already signed up, thank you so much, and I will see you there. Super excited. Connect to your inner child. Go have some fun. Be inspired by life. You guys are on the correct path. Okay, thank you, Enchanted. Thank you so much for all your support. Symbols, music, numbers, and signs. Spirit is communicating with you, and you are surrounded by false friends. So some of you guys are really going to shift your entire realities, and everything that you think exists now might be falling away, but for the best reason possible, because baby, it doesn't serve you anymore. All right. Okay. New light codes are being activated within you. Aquarius, this is what I've got for you guys. I love you guys. I send you so much strength during this time. Healing, self-awareness, and vigor. I don't know why I feel like saying vigor, but some of that too. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Bye.